The Tiger Softball Complex here on the campus of Bentonville High School for a second quarterfinal game today between the Fayetteville Bulldogs and your Bentonville Tigers. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I am excited to be here with you this afternoon for the second of four quarterfinal games. The winners here will advance to tomorrow's state semifinal games here in the Centennial Bank Arkansas 6A State Softball Tournament. Well, as you can see out on the field, they are going over the starting lineups. And so let's go ahead and do that as they're doing that on the field. First, we'll start with the visiting Fayetteville Bulldogs. Leading off for the Bulldogs, number 7, shortstop, Ava Garcia. Batting second, second baseman, number 8, Marley Holthoff. Batting third, playing first base, number 3, Lindley Chapman. Batting fourth, catching for the Bulldogs, number 27, Kendall Watts. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 14, Elizabeth Hampton. Batting sixth, playing pitcher, number 22, Nevia Sanetti. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 18, Ella Pacchio. Batting eighth, the designated player, number 21, Presley Drake. And batting ninth, playing left field, number 13, Brianna Hyment. And playing right field, not hitting, number 4, Haley Hubbard. And now, your lineup for your Bentonville Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers, playing shortstop, number 7, Kylie Wyman. Batting second, playing left field, number 23, Demi Donahoe. Batting third, playing third base, number 5, Violet Wynn. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 15, Aniston Reith. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 25, Marissa Gianeschi. Batting sixth, catching for the Tigers, number 9, Alexis Lorenich. Batting seventh, the designated player, number 16, Lana Carlton. Batting eighth, playing center field, number 20, Kiera Burkhart. And batting ninth, playing second base, number 1, Bella Mears. And in the circle for your Bentonville Tigers, number 8, Darby Burnett. All right, folks, as you can see, the Tigers are on the field. They're the home team today. Visiting Fayetteville Bulldogs. This one for the winner of this one for the right to play the Rogers Mounties in tomorrow's state semifinal matchup. And that'll take place right here at Tiger Field tomorrow afternoon. Two other quarterfinal games going on this afternoon over at Bentonville West High School. You've got the Bentonville West Wolverines taking on the Bryan Hornets, and the Conway Wampus Cats playing the Harbor Wildcats. Both semifinal games will be here tomorrow at Tiger Field, and we will have those live streamed right here on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. All right, leading it off for the Fayetteville Bulldogs will be number 7, Ava Garcia. Darby Burnett pitching for the Tigers. Her first pitch will be upstairs, ball 1. Just underway in the second quarterfinal game here at Tiger Field. A couple of games being played this afternoon at Bentonville West. Burnett looks in on the 1-0. She delivers. That one's hit over Burnett's head, goes to Bella Mears, over to Aniston Reith. What a great play by Aniston Reith, number 15, to record the first out of the ball game. Good job by Bella Mears to stay with it after it went over Burnett's head. She got it over to Reith. Reith had to lay out for it, but was able to bring it in for the first out. So that'll bring Marley Holthoff to the plate for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. She'll stand in from the right side as Darby Burnett gets the signal from the dugout. That one's going to be hit over the left side, goes by Wynn, goes over to Wyman, gets it across to Reith, but not in time. And the Fayetteville Bulldogs have a base runner.
Now batting, Lindley Chapman.
I'll call that an infield single. And that'll bring Lindley Chapman to the plate. Chapman with the base runner on first. Burnett delivers. Burnett comes inside on the 1-0, and that'll move the count to 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the top of the first, just underway. Marley Holdhoff takes up her position on first base as Burnett gets set to deliver to Chapman. On the 2-0, nice pitch by Darby Burnett. Paints the inside corner. That'll move the count to 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good off-speed pitch that time by Darby Burnett. And she's even things up at 2 apiece, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. The second out here in the top of the first. And the first strikeout today for Darby Burnett. So it'll be number 27, Kendall Watts, the 4-hole hitter for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. First pitch to Watts, fouled off into the batter's box. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Watts calls time. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Holdhoff at first base. Burnett looks in. She delivers. That one's going to be fouled off over the press box. That one upstairs, ball 1. Good crowd on hand here this afternoon, and just saw walk into the ballpark, former Bentonville Tigers softball player Amber Turner, who's a standout over at the University of Tulsa. It's good to see her in the crowd today, supporting her Tigers. Burnett now on the 1-2, outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Little rain earlier this morning. That's moved out for the time being. Slight breeze coming out of the south, but a beautiful afternoon for softball. Burnett on the 2-2. She delivers. Strike 3 called. And the Bentonville Tigers are headed toward the dugout. Well, we played a half inning here in Bentonville. No score. Tigers coming up to bat here in just a moment. You're watching the state softball tournament on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh, Lord. Look who it is. Mr. Sasquatch. Whoa, 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 hey! Ooh, missed me. That's my truck.
Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Goodbye, 9 to 5. Hello, startup. So long, IOU. Hello, settled up. So long, someday. Hello, moving day. Finance and grow a business. Easily pay friends. And quickly check loan status with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville as the Bentonville Tigers come up to bat, and leading it off for Bentonville will be the shortstop, number 7, Kylie Wyman. Nevaeh Sansnetti in the circle for the Fayetteville Bulldogs today. Sansnetti looks in, delivers. First pitch by Sansnetti, inside, ball 1. Second pitch, upstairs, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Kylie Wyman. Tigers going to look to get off to a quick start here. And Wyman's ahead in the count, 2-0. That one's hit just over Sansnetti's head to the shortstop, Ava Garcia. And Garcia makes the catch for the first out here in the bottom of the first. All right, Demi Donahoe now stands in. And Donahoe, she'll take up her position in the left side of the batter's box. Look to slap, got a slapper. First and third comes in, expecting Demi to try to lay one down here. Second pitch to Donahoe. Boy, he said it got in. That was maybe one ball out right there, but called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the Bentonville senior. Donahoe will slap that over the left side. Goes just foul. So she'll fall behind the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And of course, Donahoe will be playing softball next fall at Yale University. Sansnetti delivers. Donahoe just late on that one. Trying to slap it over to the left side to use her speed to get down to first. But again, that one goes foul. On the 1-2. That one's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a good at bat right now, but Demi Donahoe.
Should have gone in extra innings. Interference call. They tackled the girl, had her in a headlock. And they would not give it back.
Donahoe slaps that one foul. Breeze starting to pick up a little bit out there. See our center field cam shaking a little bit. All right, on the 2-2, Sanzanetti delivers. And Donahoe's going to slap that. It thought for a moment it'd get over the shortstop's head, but Ava Garcia drops back, gets that for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring Violet Wind, number 5, the Bentonville third baseman, to the plate. Now, wind is blowing out today. Violet Wind has showed that she can hammer it. Let's see if she can take advantage of this pretty good breeze blowing out. First pitch to Wind. Downstairs for ball 1. That one's downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to Violet Wind. Aniston Reith on deck if Wind reaches. Three balls, no strikes now to Violet Wind. Sanzanetti gets set to deliver on the 3-0. That one's in there. Strike 1. Violet Wind, a very dangerous hitter. Get the sense that Sanzanetti really doesn't want to throw anything center cut down the plate. On the 3-1, here's the pitch. And that one is inside, ball 4, and Violet Wind draws a walk, and she'll take up her position at first base. And now number 15, Aniston Reith, now comes to the plate. Okay. First pitch to Reith. She tried to check her swing. That may have been a called strike anyway, but no balls, 1 strike. And Aniston Reith's going to put that high and deep into center field. Wind's going to catch it, and that ball is out of here. Aniston Reith gets the Tigers on the board with a 2-run shot to deep center field. Wow. I'll tell you what, she got that one high into the air, and then the wind took over. That south wind took that ball over the 225 mark in center field to get the Tigers on the board. And the Fayetteville coach, he's going to have a word with his pitcher and his infield. Okay, so right now, number 25, Marissa Gianeschi, she'll stand in from the right side. And Sanzanetti's first pitch to Gianeschi upstairs, ball 1. Well, Violet Wind drew a 2-out walk, and then Aniston Reith came in and hammered one just to the right of dead away center field. That's going to be a pop-up over to the right side. That'll be handled by the second baseman, Marley Holthoff, and that will be the end of the inning. So we played an inning, Tigers up 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville as we start the top of the second. Hey, want to take just a moment to thank our sponsors, Outdoor Cap, Crane Automotive Group, Junk Brand, Ziggy Coffee, Raising Cane's Chicken, Whataburger, and Johnny Brusco's Pizza. Really appreciate these guys for helping make all of this possible. All right, as we go to the top of the second, it will be Nevea Sansnetti, the pitcher. Nevea Sansnetti. And Sansnetti's going to send one.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered
and that'll
every.
be taken by Bella Mears for the first out. I'm sorry, that was actually Elizabeth Hampton. That was Elizabeth Hampton on that. My apologies. So Sansnetti now stands in. Face Darby Burnett. First pitch to Sansnetti, swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a miss. That was high and out, and Sansnetti chased right there. That one misses way outside.
See, told you obstruction could have won a game. Just like this one, the screwed up cat that didn't understand.
That one misses just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nevea Sansnetti, the Fayetteville pitcher. Burnett delivers upstairs. That'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Burnett looks in on the 3-2. That one's hit over to the right side, and Aniston Reese is going to take it, but that's going to be in foul territory. So Sansnetti will come back. We'll reset and do it again. On the 3-2. Caught her looking, struck her out, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the second. So that'll bring Ella Pacheco to face Darby Burnett. Pacheco playing center field for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. She'll stand in from the right side. Burnett's first pitch to Pacheco just misses inside for ball one. Pacheco's going to pop that up over toward right field. That ball carried, and Marissa Gianeschi comes in to make the inning-ending out. So we played 1.5. Tigers up 2-0. We'll be back in a moment on the Bentonville Tigers Athletic YouTube channel.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Buy your dream home with the convenience of the Arvest Home for Me app. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville. Alexis Lorenich will lead it off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second inning. And first pitch to Lorenich by Sansnetti, ball one. And Lorenich going to get that through the third short gap. And she leads off the bottom of the second with a single. Nice piece of hitting by Alexis Lorenich. So that'll bring Lana Carlton to the plate, number 16, the designated player. And courtesy runner now coming in for Alexis Lorenich. Let's see, is that number 2? See if we can get you a name and number on that. Is that 2? That's Abby Ward coming in as a courtesy runner for Alexis Lorenich. And the first pitch to Atlanta Carlton, ball one. Sansnetti delivers high. That'll run the count to 2 balls, no strikes. Tigers on top, 2-0. But Lorenich leads off with the single, and Tigers are going to try to get more right here. Carlton fouls that one off to the screen. That'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, 1 strike to Atlanta Carlton. That one's upstairs. That'll run the count to 3-1. Kiera Burkhart on deck for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and that'll run the count to full. Good pitch that time by Sansnetti. That one's fouled off. The Rogers Mounties victorious just a little while ago. They advanced to the state semifinals to meet the winner of this game on the 3-2, and that one's going to be just outside, and a walk given up now. The second walk of the afternoon given up by Navia Sansnetti. So with 2 runners on, that'll bring Kiara Burkhart to the plate. She'll stand in from the left side. Third baseman in, expecting a slap here. And she swings away, swing and a miss, strike one.
So who's going to makes the call when she's out of the box? You or one of y'all right there? Yeah. But I can appeal one of you.
And that one's going to be slapped just foul down the left field line. That'll run the count to no balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Tigers with 2 base runners. Alexis Lorenich with a single. And then Lana Carlton with a walk just a moment ago. That's Abby Ward standing on second base. She came into courtesy run for Alexis Lorenich. Now Burkhart puts one out into left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. It gets by the left fielder. Ward's coming in. Lana Carlton's coming in. And Kiara Burkhart is standing on third with 2 RBIs. Nice piece of hitting that time by Kiara Burkhart. Scores 2 runs, and the Tigers now take a 4-0 lead. Not sure how they'll score it, but probably should have been scored a single and then an error as it got by the left fielder. And Kiara Burkhart was able to advance all the way to third base. And it looks like, well, the Fayetteville coach is out. It looked like a pitcher was coming out, but Fayetteville coach sent her back to the dugout. All right, so after the conference, Sansnetti stays in the game, and she will face the 9-hole hitter for Bentonville, number 1, Bella Mears. As Mears comes up, she'll have Kiara Burkhart on third base. Looks like a replacement has come in at first base. First pitch to Mears, outside, ball 1. It's number 21 at first base now for the Bulldogs. And I apologize, folks. I do not have a Fayetteville roster, just had a starting lineup card. She's in to replace Lindley Chapman. And that ball gets by the catcher. Burkhart's going to score. Yeah, 21. It's Presley Drake. Thank you to PA announcer, Coach Tony Cherico, keeping everybody in the press box straight. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Bellomears. That one's hit. The third baseman's going to take it, and Bellomears is safe. She beat it out. Great piece of hitting that time by Bellomears. It was a good effort by number 14, third baseman Elizabeth Hampton. Made it very close at first base, but Bellomears showing some great speed. Now back to the top of the order. It's going to be number 7, Kylie Wyman, and it looks like Fayetteville is going to make a pitching change at this point. All right, so let's see if we can get the new pitcher coming on. That's number, I can see your number here. I think that number 3, that is Lindley Chapman. Chapman was playing first base. Presley Drake went in for her at first base to give her some time to warm up, and so she'll come on and be the new Fayetteville pitcher. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Tigers up 5-0. Of course, the winner of this one faces the Rogers Mounties tomorrow. Try to get you a time on that game here in just a moment. Okay, Chapman's all set, and it'll be the leadoff hitter for Bentonville, Kylie Wyman, now at the plate. Wyman popped up to the shortstop her last time at bat, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. She's got Bellomears at first with nobody out. First and third playing in. First pitch to Wyman, downstairs, ball 1. That one's high in the zone, out of the zone, ball 2. So the winner here will play tomorrow at 2:30 here at the Tiger Softball Complex. And we'll carry that game live on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. Now Kendall Watts wants to come out and have a word with Chapman. Chapman, first 3 pitches, out of the zone, 3-0. On deck, Demi Donahoe. On the 3-0 to Kylie Wyman, that's in there, called strike. That one's going to be hit over into left field. It's shallow left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Kylie Wyman on the 3-1 count pops one just in front of the left fielder for Fayetteville. And now the Bentonville Tigers with runners on first and second, still nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Donahoe tries to lay a bunt down. Can't quite get it down. Lindley Chapman in the circle now for the Bulldogs. Walked the first batter she faced. Donahoe tries to lay that one down. I'm sorry, actually gave up a single for the first batter she faced. No balls, 2 strikes to Demi Donahoe, the Bentonville senior. Donahoe graduating later on this evening with a lot of these seniors. That one's going to be outside. Bella Mears takes third base. Catcher thought about throwing down, but no chance of getting the speedy Bella Mears. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Donahoe. Wyman at first, Mears at third. That one's going to be hit toward the middle. And what a play by Ava Garcia, the Fayetteville shortstop, laid out for it and just reached out, touched second base to get Kylie Wyman on the fielder's choice. It looks like Garcia's down. But what an effort by that young lady to record the out. Now, give Donahoe credit. She gets the RBI as Bella Mears comes in from third. Fayetteville coaching staff out there to check on her. What a gutsy play. It was a good play just to get to the ball, but to then have the presence of mind to lay out and just get Kylie Wyman before she got into second base. Good job of that young lady. Okay, so 1 out now here in the bottom of the second. Tigers up 6-0.
Now batting Violet Wynn.
So Violet Wynn, number 5, the Bentonville third baseman, who drew a walk her first time at bat. She'll stand in from the right side. She's got Donahoe on first base. Donahoe thinking about going. And that one's going to be up in the air out toward left. Shortstop Ava Garcia gets underneath it. Makes the easy play for the second out in the inning. That'll bring Aniston Wright to the plate. Wright homered her first time at bat. Gave the Tigers a 2-run lead back in the bottom of the first inning. And they're going to go ahead and put her on. I'll tell you what, a lot of respect, and rightfully so, for the bat of Aniston Wright. She had Ray Mayer here telling me she had 2 home runs against Fayetteville last games, and in a 6-0 game, I'm sure Fayetteville said they just want to take the bat out of her hands. So Marissa Gianeschi will make her way up to the plate for the Tigers. She'll stand in from the right side. Starts out with an 0-1 count. Chapman delivers on the second pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Marissa Gianeschi coming to the plate after the intentional walk of Aniston Wreath. This kind of situation, Gianeschi hopes she can make them pay right here. That'll be fouled off to the left side. And Gianeschi's going to hit that out towards center field. Coming over That is Ella Pacheco. Makes the catch, and that'll end the second inning. Well, we played 2 here in Bentonville. Tigers up 6-0. We'll be back in a moment on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
The roof is a home's main defense against the elements, so services like upkeep, repairs, and upgrades are vital. David's Roofing is the only roofing contractor in Northwest Arkansas that has a prestigious Select Shingle Master rating from Certainty. With David's Roofing, your roof is in good hands.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
All right, we welcome you back here to Bentonville. We're going to the top of the third inning. The Bentonville Tigers on top of the Fayetteville Bulldogs, 6-0. John McElroy here with you. Arkansas 6A State Softball Tournament hosted here in Bentonville this weekend. Quarterfinal action. 2 old foes, Bentonville and Fayetteville. Leading it off for the Bulldogs. Let's see. That is number 1 at 21, Presley Drake. She hits to the left side. Kylie Wyman takes it over to Aniston Reith for the first out of the inning. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 13, Brianna Email. The email's going to hit it right back to Burnett. No problem for Darby Burnett. And score it 1-3 on the putout. And now the Tigers have 2 outs here in the top of the third. Now back to the top of the order, Ava Garcia, the Fayetteville shortstop. Swinging a miss by Garcia. Garcia grounded out to the second baseman last time at bat. Next pitch to Garcia, upstairs, ball 1. Tell you what, she's made a couple of great plays in the field for Fayetteville today. Burnett gets the signal. Now she's set on the 1-1. She delivers. That one is going to be hit out toward left field. That'll get down. Donahoe fields it, gets it back in quickly to hold Garcia to first base. Okay, so Marley Holthoff now at the plate. She's got a runner on first. And this one goes to Wyman. Could be, I was going to say could be 2, but there were 2 outs. Kylie Wyman just steps on second, and that will end the inning, or in the top half of the third. We played 2.5 Tigers up 6-0. Back in a moment on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel.
Goodbye, 9 to 5. Hello, startup. So long, IOU. Hello, settled up. So long, someday. Hello, moving day. Finance and grow a business. Easily pay friends. And quickly check loan status with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye, limits. Hello, possibilities.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh.
Jack Links Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Okay, back here in Bentonville. We're going to the bottom half of the third inning, and it'll be number 9, Alexis Lorenich, coming to the plate for Bentonville. Lorenich singled last time up. Got a shot between third and short to get the Tigers started in a big inning, put up 4 runs back in the bottom of the second inning. Facing Lindley Chapman. Two balls, no strikes to Lorenich. That one misses high. 3 balls, no strikes. That one's downstairs, ball 4. And Bentonville draws a leadoff walk, and that'll bring number 16, Lana Carlton, to the plate. Courtesy runner now in for Lorenich, Devarshi Waker, number 12, coming into the ball game. First pitch to Carlton now, outside, ball 1. So 5 straight balls now thrown by Lindley Chapman. Misses out. 2-0. 6 straight balls. And Lana Carlton right now probably not going to swing until she gets a strike. That one upstairs. Ball 3. Now Watts will go out and have a word with her pitcher. That one outside, ball 4, and 2 straight walks now on 8 pitches by Lindley Chapman. So Kiara Burkhart now will come to the plate. She doubled the left fielder last time at bat. And now she's got 2 base runners. First pitch to Burkhart. I'm going to say that hit the outside corner for strike 1. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tigers in control, 6-0 on 5 hits, no errors. Bulldogs with 2 hits, but no runs to show. Upstairs, ball 2. Burkhart offers at that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one down in the turf. For a moment, Waker down at second thought about taking third, but thought better of it with nobody out. Ball 4, and now the bases are loaded for the Bentonville Tigers with Bella Mears coming to the plate. She's 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Singled over toward third base last time at bat. Able to outrun one with her speed. She's got the bases loaded right now. And first pitch to Mears is going to be upstairs for ball 1. And right now, Chapman, you can tell she is frustrated. Outside, ball 2. Time is called. Once again, Kendall Watts. She wants to go out and have a word with Chapman. Pace of the game has slowed considerably here in the this past inning. Bentonville with an opportunity right now to really blow this one open. Up 6-0. Now bases loaded, nobody out. Bella Mears at the plate. Kylie Wyman, Demi Donahoe due up. Outside. Ball 3, 3 balls, no strikes. Nowhere to put Bella Mears. That one's outside, ball 4, and Bella Mears is going to get an RBI with a walk right there. As Waker comes in, that'll make it 7-0. And now Kylie Wyman, the Bentonville shortstop, will come to the plate with the bases loaded once again. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Wyman's going to hit that over towards second. They're going to throw home. And good play by the Fayetteville second baseman, Marley Holdhoff. Caught the sharply hit ground ball to second. Threw it to Kendall Watts for the force at home. So score it 4-2 on the putout. And there's 1 out, but the Tigers still with the bases loaded. And looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Demi Donahoe. That is number 22, Ava Stymus, now coming into the game.
Now batting Eva Stymus.
Okay, Stymus will take up a position in the right side of the batter's box with the bases loaded. Takes the first pitch, ball for strike one. That one's going to be hit. Blooper out in left field. That's going to get down. And everybody's safe. And Ava Stymus has an RBI to make it 8-0. 8-0 Tigers.
Now batting Violet Wynn.
So that'll bring Violet Wynn now to the plate. And Demi Donahoe has re-entered as the runner over at first for Ava Stymus. So Stymus comes in, does her job. And Donahoe now back on first, replacing her. And Violet Wynn will come to the plate for the Bentonville Tigers with bases loaded, one out. Tigers up 8-0. First pitch to Wynn, outside, ball one. Pitch a little high. Ball two. Well, that one's going to be hit sharply to the left side. Tell you what, scattering a lot of the Bentonville players, a lot of the JV players, freshman players over on the fence rail, they scattered on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. (3-1) now to Violet Wynn. That one's going to be hit sharply out to left field. That's got a chance. And it hits the wall. 1 run scores. And Wyman gets in safe. And everybody's going to be safe. Tell you what, Donahoe came around second, but Wyman had started home, and Donahoe got caught up in a little rundown. Once Demi realized that, she started running toward third, Wyman toward home. Wyman scored. Donahoe made it to third safely. And Violet Wynn into second base. And Aniston Reith comes up for the moment. But once again, she is walked. So it'll be Marissa Gianeschi. And the Tigers once again have batted 9 in the inning. They've got bases loaded, 1 out, and it's 10-0, folks. So it looks like trying to see who we've got. Donahoe down at third base. Violet Wynn at second. And got a player now coming in for Aniston Reith to run at first. And that one's downstairs, ball two. Trying to get the number on the Bentonville player down at first that came in for Aniston. Number 3. Emery Boyle. 3 balls, no strikes to Marissa Gianeschi, the Bentonville right fielder. Gianeschi will draw a walk. That'll bring another Tiger run in.
Now batting, Alexis Lorenage.
So for the second time in this inning, Alexis Lorenage will come to the plate. It looks like Fayetteville coach is going to come out, and we're going to sure have a pitching change here. Well, the Tigers in command 11-0 on 7 hits. No runs on 2 hits for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. Coming in for Fayetteville, number 9. Let's see if I can get you a name on the new Fayetteville pitcher. All right, coming in for Fayetteville to pitch, number 9, Lorena Stafford, will your new Fayetteville pitcher. She'll come into a bases loaded situation, 1 out, with Alexa Lorenich up for the Tigers. Stafford's first pitch going to be drilled by Lorenich. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. And 2 more RBIs for Alexis Lorenich.
Batting, Lana Carlton. 16. And pinch runner coming in is number 12.
Pinch runner, Devarshi Waker, coming in to pitch run for Alexis Lorenich, or courtesy runner, that is. And it'll be Lana Carlton now at the plate for Bentonville. 13-0. Swing and a miss by Carlton. That one upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carlton with 2 walks on the afternoon. She'd like to score these 2 runs right here. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kiera Burkhart on deck. That one upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Tigers on top, 13-0. That one's downstairs. Wind really beginning to pick up. You can hear it coming through the press box window here. That one's going to be fouled into the screen.
And boys, hour and 24 minutes, 26 minutes. I'll have that on the big screen, not on the dip.
That one upstairs, ball 4. Now the bases are loaded once again with 1 out. And it looks like Coach Ken Early is going to put in a pinch hitter. Number 6. That is Ireland Malone. So Ireland Malone going to come into the game. Bases loaded for the Tigers. 1 out. That one's going to be fouled off over the Fayetteville dugout. No balls, 1 strike to Ireland Malone. Oh, that one's going to go over. Catcher, well. Go. Oh, well, I tell you what, they had Bentonville kind of in the pickle right there, and Bentonville escaped. Nobody out. Kind of similar to the situation we had just a little while ago. Well, after all that, 1 ball, 1 strike to Ireland Malone. Malone will foul that one off. Upstairs, ball 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Malone will foul that one off. On deck, Bellomears. That one just outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, everybody's running. Full count. They won't expect it. No one's leading off either. That's why. They score more than they let up.
3-2. That one's going to be a base hit. That'll score 1. Fayetteville gets the ball in quickly. That'll make it 14-0. Good job of hitting that time by Ireland Malone. She gets the RBI. And looks like we've got another pinch hitter here for Bentonville. That'll be number 18, Taylor Crisp.
Now batting, Taylor Crisp.
So Crisp will come into the ball game. Bases loaded, 1 out. Face Lorena Stafford. Crisp takes a swing at that one, fouls it off over the screen. Oh, misses just high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, John, you know what time we play? 2:30 tomorrow. 2 games here, 2 games. Yeah, just 2 games here tomorrow, semifinals. We got 2 after here. We got 2 tonight. There, and then tomorrow.
1 ball, 2 strikes now. Taylor Crisp. Hey, what? Taylor's staying alive up there. Fouled the last 3 off. Fayetteville Bulldog defense has the infield playing in. Going to try to get the out at the plate. Chris can just get one over their head here. That one's upstairs. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just got to bloop one over the heads of the infield. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's ball 4. Then that's going to send in the winning run for Bentonville as the Bentonville Tigers will win 15-0 here in 3 innings as the sportsmanship rule is in effect, 15 after 3. And so the Bentonville Tigers will advance to the state semifinal matchup tomorrow against the Rogers Mounties. That game will be at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon, and you can watch it live right here on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. Well, folks, we've enjoyed it, and hope you tune in tomorrow. We'll have both state semifinal games here on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. But for now, this is John McElroy saying so long as the Bentonville Tigers